Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Right, here we go. Hopefully, we are live now. That was probably the worst start we've ever had to one of these live streams, Maz. I don't think we've ever had a start like that, have we?
Nope.
No. So I'm now running this off my mobile phone rather than the home internet because the home internet is shocking. So hopefully, you know, I'm still getting a lot of drop packages. I'm still getting a lot of drop
Hydro Junior's on.
Hi,
Karen's
Hydro.
back.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm still not sure this is gonna work out. So sorry everyone.
Smiley Rainbow's back.
For some reason we've got terrible internet connection today. So let's start. So this is day 3, and shall I start with stats?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear myself repeating in your on your side, like it's about 20 seconds after I say it. Okay, so day 3, yeah, we've got a lag. Yeah, day 3, I lost 2 pounds. So in 2 days, I've lost 3 pounds now, which is more than I've lost in the past month. So I'm quite pleased about that. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. The only problem I had was that today I've not had a good day today. It's not been a good day for me. It's a bit like when I went on the smoothie diet with Smiler. In that we got a few days into it, and because I'd cut alcohol and caffeine and was just eating blended vegetables, I had like massive withdrawal and was just headache, shaking, and feeling pretty terrible. And I've had that kind of day today, and I'm seeing it as a good thing because I'm just getting all those toxins and all those bad things out of me. So I joked yesterday on yesterday's stream that we'd be sitting down with a glass of wine for this one tonight, but I can't face that after the day I've had today. I can't face it. So I'm still on the water.
That's such a shame. I never had anything like that when I started this diet.
No, but then again, you probably don't drink as much wine as I do.
I mean, I drink a little bit on the weekends, but I mean, you don't drink every day, do you?
No, but I don't live the healthiest of lifestyles, so I think. But I felt exactly the same thing happened on that last quite extreme diet that I went on, and but this time I really didn't like the smoothies all that much. I was quite bored of them after a few days. So I just jacked it in, was like, no, this is not for me. But this time I'm going to, like we said the other night, it's do or do not. There is no try. I'm sticking with it.
But why would you be getting caffeine withdrawal? Are you not having cups of tea?
No, I haven't. No, because like usually Vicky makes me a cup of tea in the morning, but that was too early.
Explains it then.
Yeah, no, I've been off the caffeine.
So all of your problems then can be, well, your withdrawal thing will be caffeine withdrawal. It's actually got nothing to do with the diet. If you were just, I mean, I drink 3 cups of tea a day, and I have done ever since I started this diet. But if you cut caffeine out of your life, you're going to get severe headaches on like the 3rd and 4th days. So that's what it would be then. Nothing to do with Fast 800. It will be caffeine.
Right. Yeah. It could be.
Have a cup of tea, quick.
I can't now. It's 8:15.
That's true. But it's an emergency.
It's emergency coffee. Yes. Tea has a lot of caffeine in it as well. Yes. So, yes.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah, so once again, sorry for the delayed start, sorry for the technical problems, but hello chat, hiya Hydro, hiya Karen, thanks for joining. Hiya Smiler, hiya Lindy Hop, and yeah, so thank you everyone for coming along. And sorry that Zoe can't join us as well. She can't seem to get on.
Yes,
But
and she's saying about the book that's all about the Fast 800. She's saying it talks all about the science behind it, which it does. I've actually got it. If you'd like to have a read of it, Mark, it goes through all the different kind of studies that they've done around different dieting techniques over the last however long, even things like the restricted time eating. It talks about various experiments that have been done on animals with those that eat in certain hours other than those that eat all 24 hours. And
yeah.
so yeah, it is quite an interesting read. I can pass that on to you at some point if you would like to take a butcher's.
Oh yeah, we didn't say hi to Dee as well. Dee's back. Well, hi Dee. Thank you for coming
Hi,
back.
Dee.
And Stu. Yeah. Hi to all of you. Yes. So yes, £3 though. £3 in 2 days. I was like, oh, you could have not
Pretty
been everyone
good.
further.
I mean, my aspirational hope was for £7 for you in a week, and at the moment you're on track for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I really am. So I was thinking £1 a day. That would be very nice. But yeah. And yesterday, the diet went quite well, and we went through the. So that was kind of like the stats bit of the of our normal podcast. So. And then we go on to Monty's menu, but I don't have the beautiful pictures that Maz has. So today we started out with an oat so simple with semi-skimmed milk. I'm happy with that. Oats so simple works well for me. And then for lunch, we had a bagel. Surprise. But this time we had cheese and ham. Yes, with you said like the two slices of cheese or 4 ham. Well, I halved it and had a slice of cheese and 2 ham.
1 slice and 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I had a little bit of like burger sauce on it. It's like a mustardy sauce and lettuce.
Yeah, catered for some kind of sauce. You can't just have dry bagels, and having a sauce is a lower calorie option than having butter.
Yeah, yeah. Lindy Hop just pointed out that those £3 was like a whole bag of sugar gone off my body in 2 days.
Yeah,
crazy.
Defo.
No, it's crazy, isn't it? When you think of a bag of sugar, and I've just chucked that away in the space of 2 days. Where did it go? Where did it go? I mean, in 2 days, how did that disappear? Where did it go? I don't know. I mean, yeah, no, I'm not going to go down that route. Yes, so bagel, cheese and ham, very nice for lunch. And then this evening I had meatballs, meatballs, broccoli and carrots. And I just...
Instead of having it with pasta or rice.
Yes, that's right, yes. Yeah, and I think that your meatballs are quite... the sauce and the meatballs are quite rich, aren't they? And again, it's
very flavoursome.
Very flavoursome. And I think that's the way a lot of this menu works, isn't it? By including...
That's the way I cook. I cook with flavours that pack a punch.
yeah. And they pack a punch. So you don't mind, what in my mind are boring vegetables. You don't mind putting boring vegetables with it then, because in with that really rich sauce, it kind of like, it all works perfectly. And I really actually liked it because I was wondering whether to do broccoli and carrots or whether to do some other vegetables, but I'm glad I did the broccoli and carrots now, because I think the sort of sweetness of the carrots and the sort of texture of the broccoli really added in well with the meatballs and sauce.
Yeah, the fluffiness of the broccoli is good for sort of mopping up the sauce.
It is, yeah. That's
normally that sauce would like soak into the pasta, but without that, the broccoli is quite good for that.
And in those rich tomatoey sauces, I usually put sugar, because I like to balance it out with sugar. But the sweetness of the carrots kind of gave me that sort of sweetness in with the... So yeah, it kind of worked really well.
In those, it is sort of a sweet and spicy sauce. I add, when I make it, which is obviously catered for in the calorie count, I put quite a decent amount of sweet chili sauce in there. So that, with the tomatoes, that sort of balances out some of the tartness of the tomatoes anyway, with the way that I cook it. So, and and a little bit of balsamic reduction goes in it as well, which is also slightly sweet.
Yeah. Smiler says she's lost 7 kilograms and dropped a dress size.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
I think that was a message from.
Oh, is that?
I think that was the message from Zoe. She said, "Can you pass on the message? If he hasn't done so, read the guidebook about the diet.
Okay.
It's very informative about the science."
Oh, that's
I
Zoe.
did it
Right. Yes.
in September. Didn't miss the sandwiches, breads, or sweets at all. Third 30 days of September and lost 7 kilos and dropped a dress size. I stopped to level out for October, 2 birthdays, one of them my own. So I rested and ate normally. I increased by 300 grams for the whole month. Back on it for November, started last Saturday, and in 1 week, I've lost nearly 2 kilos. It works. It's hard to begin with, but it does get easier.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Zoe. That's really interesting, and it's congratulations to you for sticking with it as well, because I know how difficult it can be.
And interestingly, she kind of switched it on and off as needed. And, that's what I've said to you. If you get on with this, you could maybe do it like a week on, a week off, as long as you don't gain back in the week off what you've lost in the week on. It means that you don't kind of get fatigue of just eating these tiny meals all the time. You can refresh yourself and then have go at it again next week. But it seems like for some people it works switching it on and off.
Yeah, I will try to stick with it for a bit, because
we'll see how the first week goes, and I guess you make some decisions on the podcast on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm saying that after like day 3. I'm like, I'll stick with it.
Drink some cups of tea.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking now. I've been through that horrible day today. Maybe I should just stick away from it for a bit and just stick with this diet for a little bit.
There's nothing wrong with caffeine. Not having caffeine is not mentioned anywhere in this diet plan. So you're absolutely welcome to do so. But I just love a cup of tea too much.
Yeah, but anyway, grats to Zoe. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry you couldn't join us and chat for that for whatever reason. And again, my technical problems at the beginning. Yes, so that was today. So aside from the general caffeine withdrawal and alcohol withdrawal, I still haven't felt particularly hungry today or had any problems with the food. That's all gone quite well, so that's good news. And so that leads me to tomorrow. So this is where it gets difficult for me, because being extreme in that during the working week is easy, but then when you're relaxing during the weekend, it's I think it can be a little harder, because I'm busy during the week with meetings and work and I'm not thinking about it, but then on the weekend you want to let your hair down a little bit, and it's kind of like, oh gosh. But so tomorrow we're starting up with a fry up, so that's a nice way to start a Saturday morning, isn't it? So I've got bacon, eggs and mushrooms, and then we got bagels with the tomatoes on them and garlic puree.
Tomato bruschetta.
The tomato bruschetta.
How many are you going to do this time? How many halves?
3 halves. Yes, I know. I can count now. You see, because I'm now got my head is no longer clouded with alcohol and caffeine, I can now count to 3. Earlier in the week, I was a complete mess and out of my face, so I couldn't cope with it at that point. and then we have the Thai green curry in the evening. So that's tomorrow's menu,
which you already know you like, so that's good.
Yeah, so I mean, I already know I'm going to like.
I thought, Saturday, fry it for breakfast, a curry for dinner. You can't get better than that on a Saturday, can you?
Yeah. Stu Plum says, yeah, you let your hair down on the weekend. Yeah, very,
very Such a dad joke.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah. So that's tomorrow. The only problem is, I think this is the problem that I'm foreseeing I'm going to face. Is after this week. Then what do I do as of Wednesday? because my little food parcels have all gone.
Are you saying you want me to prepare you another week's worth?
I'm just planting that seed now.
Well, if you want to continue, then what we can do is, maybe have a bit of a plan about how that could happen. It might be a case of, you can tell me what sort of things you normally eat, and I could create a food plan around maybe some of your more normal things. Because what is interesting me to hear from you is, how are you dealing with this as a family? Because you've got you on this diet, you've got one meat eater, and you've got two vegetarians. So
Yeah,
are you
it's
having
fun.
to cook 3 different meals every night? How's that working?
Well, this evening I just did them vegetarian, so they just had pasta and tomato and vegetable sauce. So that was
Right.
quite easy. And I bought garden pizzas yesterday, so that was quite easy. but yeah, so that was interesting. Just sitting there watching them eat pizzas because I'd already had my dinner, and but I was fine with it. I was completely fine. I just
So
keep
I could
saying that.
definitely provide you, with another week's worth. We could do the same again, or we could work on ways for, you to be
Yeah,
able to do this or sustain this,
I think that's
or we
it.
could do a hybrid of the two. But
Yeah, I think we can just plan it out, and I'm quite capable of making all this stuff myself. So yeah, we'll come up with a plan of what what I'll need to get and what I'll need to make sure I got in the house, and yeah, what I'm actually going to make, so I can plan it in with making it alongside everyone else's, as you say, everyone else's meals.
I
But
just
yeah.
made another big batch of beef stew. You haven't had one of the beef stews yet, have you?
No, no, I think that comes on Monday.
Sunday lunch, is it?
Oh,
Oh, Monday
Sunday. Yeah,
lunch.
yeah, no, you're right. Sunday lunch and then Monday evening.
Right. Because I just made another big batch of that, and I'm probably going to be making another batch of meatballs on the weekend. So I can certainly provide you with a few bits, and then maybe you fill in the blanks. But let me know at the end of the weekend if you want to go for another week, and I'll start planning it out.
Well, if you're batch cooking on the weekend, you might as well do
I'm also making another
literally.
batch of the flapjacks because the way you were talking about them last night and reminding me how much I like them as well. I had another one this morning, and I've only left Ludacris with 2 now, so I'm going to be making some more of those. And the reason you were saying last night you couldn't believe they were sort of healthy flapjacks because they're so sweet. Well, actually, the reason why they're quite healthy is because there's no sugar per se, and there's no butter in them. So they're held together by honey, and they're just dried fruit, oats, and toasted seeds, a variety of different seeds, which are a little bit calorific, but are quite good for you. And things like pine nuts have really healthy oils. And then it just sort of sticks together with honey. So that's why it's so sweet, is because it is sort of honey based, but at least it's not, highly processed white sugars or anything. And there's no butter in them either.
Cool. That's nice. And it is tasty. It just was surprisingly sweet. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get the recipe off you for them.
Cool. Well, like I say, I'm making another batch of those on the weekend as well.
Yes. So yes, Stu Plum also says slimline tonic and gin. Ginless.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Yeah, that's always an option, isn't it? Is just go for the tonic with ice, and just imagine,
Yeah.
use your imagination. That can work. I used to do that when I was with Slimming World. But yes,
What beef
beef
stew?
stew. Yeah,
Not you, Stu Plum.
beef stew plum. Smiler will get the recipe for the flapjacks. That'll be awesome. Yeah, yeah. I think
I can give you all my recipes if you like.
fantastic. We could put them on the website. And, oh,
Yeah.
Zoe's actually here. Well, welcome, Zoe.
Hey,
Hey,
hello.
congratulations, Zoe. Well done on everything you've been doing with the dieting. Yeah, it's fantastic news. Yeah, well done. We know, both Maz and myself know how difficult it is sticking with it, and so congratulations to you for achieving what you've achieved. So well done.
Day 62 for me.
Day 62. Day 3!
Yes! Woo, 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 woo. Join the revolution.
Yeah. Yeah. So, no Zoe's here. I think we've just about finished.
Sorry, Zoe.
Yeah, sorry, Zoe. But,
Tune in again tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Exactly. Yes, tune in tomorrow for another 10 minutes of me faffing about with YouTube trying to make a stream work. And yes, thank you, chat, for coming and joining me and cheering us on in this endeavour this week. Really do appreciate it, and it really keeps me focused and keeps me going on it. And yeah, thank you for coming. So, see you same time tomorrow.
Ta-ra, Monty Ban. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe with a wine this time. Bye.
Maybe with a wine, yeah. Cheers, bye. Bye, chat. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, bye, bye.